What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another movie review. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. After 18 months of straight up delays, this movie is finally here, the 25th film in the James Bond franchise, and the 5th and final film in the Daniel Craig era, and that is No Time to Die. Directed by Cary Fukunaga of True Detective fame, and this movie stars Daniel Craig in his final Bond film, and you also have Rami Malek, Léa Seydoux, Ana de Armas, Lashanna Lynch, and Ray Fiennes. Before I get into this review will of course be spoiler free, so if you have not seen No Time to Die yet, there is no spoilers in this review. I will be doing a spoiler discussion on my good pal Alex Madden's channel, so if you want to hear my spoiler thoughts on No Time to Die, go check out Alex Madden's channel, where I will be talking spoilers. But this review, there's no spoilers. You are safe here. James Bond has left active service in retirement. His piece is short-lived when Felix Leiter, an old friend from the CIA, turns up asking for help, leading Bond onto the trail of a mysterious villain, Safin, played by Rami Malek, armed with dangerous new technology. Now you know the stories with No Time to Die, as this movie has been delayed nonstop because of the pandemic, and now in 2021, in October, it is finally here, and I finally saw it with my own eyes. If you guys were unaware, I have not seen every single Bond movie until now, leading up to the release of this movie. I've seen all the Craig films and everything else, and I was just highly looking forward to No Time to Die. This was Daniel Craig's final Bond film. He's my favorite James Bond of all time. Casino Royale and Skyfall were massive hits, and I loved both of those movies, but Quantum of Solace and Spectre were kind of duds, so I was hoping No Time to Die would join Skyfall and Casino Royale. So what were my thoughts overall on No Time to Die, guys? Is this a perfect conclusion for Daniel Craig as Bond, or is this one of the more underwhelming installments? I can easily say No Time to Die is the perfect conclusion I could possibly ask for. No Time to Die is a fantastic James Bond movie. This joins Casino Royale and Skyfall as a great Daniel Craig Bond film, a great conclusion for his Bond. It's full of that fantastic Bond action that you're come to used to. It's got great character building moments and also a very emotionally satisfying send-off. And the biggest positives here is the performances in this installment. Daniel Craig, this is his best performance that he has given as James Bond to date. Because as the character, Daniel Craig's interpretation of James Bond is a very close installment to Ian Fleming's version of the character from the novels. Him and Timothy Dalton, I would say, are the closest adaptations to Ian Fleming's novel. This is probably the most broken that we have seen James Bond to this date, and he's coming to terms he is as a person, and his love for Madeline, and also just the mission at hand, his relationship with other people. And so Bond takes a lot of things personally, and this is probably the most growth that we've seen to the character to date. All the other supporting performances are amazing, especially the newest characters getting introduced. Let's talk about Lashanna Lynch. Now, you may know her from Captain Marvel, or I did, and I thought she was badass in here. I loved her introduction in this new Bond movie. She, of course, plays another 007 Bond agent, replacing Bond, and I really like the relationship between her and Bond. I was kind of worried going in that she would be kind of the shining face and the female Bond girl, but no, they actually paid more respect to the Daniel Craig character than her. Unfortunately, guys, I do have to warn you, if you're going into this movie highly looking forward to Ana de Armas, you're probably going to be let down because she's only in one scene in this movie, and I thought it was a fantastic scene, and I loved her character. She was very funny. I liked her banter with Craig. Of course, they worked together in Knives Out, so Ana de Armas brought that humor in that gorgeousness in that dress she was wearing, and she was just badass. I really liked her character. Léa Seydoux returns as Madeline Swan, also really great. Liked her in Spectre, And Ray Fiennes is back as M, who always is great. I love Ray Fiennes. Ben Whishaw as Q. And Moneypenny, played by Naomi Harris. This movie automatically opens up with the classic gun barrel and then brings you right into Safin's world in this amazing action sequence. This car chase that you've seen all throughout the marketing. And it is white knuckle. There are some pretty graphic white knuckle fight scenes in this movie, including one in the first act with the car chase, one in the second act with Ana de Armas and Bond as well in the shootout, in the third act in the stairway fight that is made to make it look like one shot. Nearly almost a 3-hour long Bond movie, the longest Bond movie to date. And it just gives you a satisfying conclusion to the character portrayed by Daniel Craig. And I thought by the finale of this movie, I was weeping. Bring a box of tissues. It's emotional. In a surprising way, I thought the whole team did a fantastic job with Cary Fukunaga, Phoebe Waller-Bridge as well coming on to do the screenplay. Billie Eilish's Bond song, No Time to Die, I think joins the ranks as one of the best Bond songs of all time. I love the No Time to Die song. It was very emotional in the first act. And oh my god, just this movie is epic. It is funny as well as emotional. All of those emotions you could possibly think of are in this movie. Now, is No Time to Die a perfect movie? Definitely not. There are issues with this movie. My first negative, unfortunately, would be with Rami Malek as the villain Safin. Now, I think Rami Malek can be a really good actor, although I think he did not deserve the Oscar for Bohemian Rhapsody. Him as a Bond villain sounded like a cool idea, but the character of Safin at times is creepy and also kind of okay. He's not the greatest Bond villain for me. He definitely served the story, but his scenes are very limited in this movie, unfortunately. And it kind of joins the ranks with Christoph Waltz's Blofeld. And he's not anywhere on the same level of Javier Bardem as Silva. His opening scene is pretty creepy, and that's pretty much the only unsettling scene I find. The screenplay is not perfect. The plot is pretty typical for a Bond movie. It's not as investing as Casino Royale or Skyfall, personally, but it didn't fully bother me. It is a James Bond movie overall. Not all the Bond movies have to have the most complex plot lines in the world. However, there are going to be those viewers that watch this movie, they're going to have issues with the plot and the ending. And I just wanted more from certain characters. Of course, I'm biased because I love Ana de Armas. I think she's gorgeous and a great young actress. I wanted way more of her character. Hopefully they make a spin-off movie with her character, Paloma. And also just other characters just didn't get enough to do, like Q and Moneypenny and M. But that's kind of expected, right? It's a 2-hour and 45-minute Bond movie, and it's all about Bond. Before I give you guys my final overall thoughts on No Time to Die, if this is your guys' first time checking out the channel and you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on this movie, definitely hit that like button and consider clicking that subscribe button if you want more reviews like this every single week. If you guys want to talk about movies, hit that like and subscribe button because I want to talk about movies with you guys. No Time to Die was a really satisfying conclusion, as I hoped for. This is a fantastic Bond movie. I love Daniel Craig in his final outing. I'm so happy this was perfect, and the wait was so worth it. It's not a perfect movie, but it's definitely one of my favorite Bond movies of all time. On my rating scale, No Time to Die gets an N. There you go, guys. That was my review for No Time to Die. What did you guys think of No Time to Die? Did you love it like me? Did you think it was okay? Or did you absolutely hate it? Let's discuss it in the comments. Look forward to more James Bond content this week, guys. It's all Bond content on my channel this weekend. Look forward to my ranking for all 25 movies, as well as my top 10 favorite Bond villains with Griffin Schiller from FilmSpeak. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. All my social media links are in the description below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.